If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button. Of course, subscribe for more FIFA 21 and eventually FIFA 22 content. If you want to get some coins to see you through Path to Glory, head on over to u7buystore.com. New link down below. Brand new website, but same old code. TVM gets you 5% off at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. It is Wednesday. That has just been spoiled for me. Let's go and have a look to see what the Silver Stars player is. Hudson-Odoi, 74 rated. Looks more like an 89-90 rated, which obviously is the point. I get that. Just your standard win 3, score 8, assist 6 in the Silver Lounge. How long can they keep doing this for? What? I'm trying to think of the date. The 18th. The new season has started. Are they going to bring back Team of the Week? Do they normally? I think they normally. Do they normally do it? I can't remember. Because they've changed it last couple of years. Like, they used to always do Team of the Week, regardless of what was happening in real world football. Like, after the Premier League and all the other major leagues had finished, what would normally happen is we get a bunch of MLS Team of the Week cards and various other leagues that are still playing, and they'd all be really low rated. But they haven't done that the last 2 FIFAs. So, are they going to bring back Team of the Week? Or are they just going to bin it off completely? Because they're still doing the Silver Stars. Like, they've been doing that every single week. Obviously not because of how well he's played recently or anything. It's just one of those things. So it'd be interesting to see if we do have a Team of the Week today, actually. Because if they were going to bring it back, it would be back today, given the fact that the major leagues are back up. I don't know how I find that out. I guess I have to go onto Twitter and have a little look in a second. But what we have for today is Vidra, 74 rated. Interesting one again, because he's 74 rated. I don't think... Is this the only 74 rated, like juiced 74 rated player that we've had? Thiago Mendes is right next to him, 3 segments. I'll have a look at that in a second. Earn a special Futties as the final Silver Stars. Oh, okay. So, there we are then. As if I knew. I didn't, by the way. But Vidra is going to be the last Silver Stars, him and Hudson-Odoi. So, 74 rated, 4-star, which is very nice indeed. And what looks to be a decent little player. Could be much better in terms of stamina, but, you know, it is what it is. It's a 74 rated card at the end of the day. I don't think many people are going to want to complete this in general. But hey, look at that. I mean, I wouldn't say it's free because gold cards cost money, but you only need 3 rares. So it's not that expensive at all. I think it's worth doing just for a laugh, really. I think I will do that and get Vidra, and who knows? I mean, I'm saying I might do a review. Is there any point? I don't know. The other thing is, I've got a lot going on tomorrow, so I really don't know if I'm going to be able to fit that in. But we'll see. I tell you, do you care? I don't know. I'm going to tell you anyway. I used to love playing with bronze cards, silver cards, and just really low-rated golds. Even when other people were buying the best Team of the Weeks and they were reviewing the top-end cards on the new icons would come out, or legends as they were. And all I cared about was playing with Loic Remy's 77-rated card, or going and finding a silver that no one ever uses that I just found to be amazing. And I've loved that in FIFA. Up until this year and maybe last year, where the road to glories, no one really interested in them. It becomes harder and harder because of how competitive the game becomes, and each mode is even sweatier and harder than it used to be. Back in FIFA 13, you used to be able to... Wow, look at that. Back in FIFA 13, you could use silver cards all the way through to the end of the game, but the number of special items in FIFA these days means that 74 rated silvers are probably usable for the first, week, 2 weeks at most, and then all of a sudden they drop off a cliff because Team of the Week comes out, Halloween promo comes out, and then we start getting all these special cards and SBCs and stuff, and then all of a sudden they're just not worth it anymore, which is a big shame, because I think next year, or FIFA 22, next month, end of next month, I am going to make a massive conscious effort at the beginning of the game at least, because I know how difficult it'll be toward the back end and especially the middle. But I'm going to make a conscious effort on the road to glory to play with cards I want to play with, regardless of the results that we get, just in the beginning, because it'll be a lot more even to compete. Now, this card looks insane. Big fan of Thiago Mendes anyway. Really good player in FM, or rather he used to be a couple of seasons ago, maybe not so much these days. But 4-star, 4-star, high defensive work rate, and then obviously stats to boot. Now, there are a few areas actually where I wouldn't say it's cause for concern, but he's not as good maybe as some other cards are. So the acceleration's a touch on the lower side, attack positioning and finishing. Not that you need it for this type of card because he's more of a DM, but you know what I mean. It's one of those where there are other cards, the strength is 89, where those are all up there. But if this is cheap enough, he's only 5'10 as well, so kind of fits the game actually. But if this is cheap enough, this could be a banger. 80 rated, 82 rated, 84 rated. I do not mind that at all. If that was in packs, and you did an 87 times 10, and you got that as your main card, you would be chuffed. And you could argue until you blew in the face, no I wouldn't, I don't care. Well, let me tell you that is a banging card. And if you got it in an 87 times 10, you would and should be chuffed. So the fact that that is cheaper, considerably cheaper actually, than an 87 times 10 pack. I think they've been reissued today maybe, or is it tomorrow? I can't remember. Either way, if they haven't reissued them and they've changed it, or they've given us like an 88 plus, maybe, I don't know. We'll see in a minute. But yeah, I think because that's cheaper than what an 87 times 10 is, I think that is a very, very good SBC. I know you only get one card, and I know it's a 95 rated, it's not a 99 or 98 that you could get from the 87 times 10, as well as 9 other amazing cards, but you are guaranteeing yourself a very, very good card there. And if you're still playing this game, you should be all over that. Pretty sure I did that yesterday. Oh, it's repeatable, that's why. Never mind. Don't do that. Awful, horrendous. Unless, of course, they have got rid of the 87 times 10, which it looks like they might have done. Icon's still there for 2 days. Futties League 1 player pick still there. Haven't done that. Voting Day Prime Gold, I think, is new. 2 days left on the 81 plus upgrade. Oh, and there it is. And it's repeatable. What the hell is that? Silver Stars Farewell. Look at that in a second. Is this the same? Is that the same? Pretty sure that's the same. Very low chem on every single one of these. Was that always the case? Pretty sure it was. No, in EA, they wouldn't have changed it. It's just a reissue. I can't remember off the top of my head. But either way, it's still there, and it's repeatable, and it's there for 6 days. So fill your boots. And then we have, an Ultimate Pack. It is untradeable. Complete this challenge to celebrate the end of Silver Stars in Foot 21 and earn an untradeable Ultimate Pack. Well, there we are. They've really, announced the end of Silver Stars, really, haven't they? One segment, what are we saying, 85? Nah, surely not, that's too high. Oh, wow. Oh, my days, that's the best SBC I've ever seen. What, silver? Just silver. That's it, just a silver team. I mean, alright, before anybody starts crying that I'm using players that are worth money or anything, I'm never going to sell them because I'm too lazy, and they'll never get used ever. There's literally a month left of this game now, and I say that, I know a lot of people are like, what do you want? The game's finished, the game's been done for months, the game was done as soon as Team of the Season came out because that was trash. I get it, but at the same time, for content reasons, is that enough? Oh, absolutely banging. For content reasons, I think the game probably has, I mean, it depends how long Futties is going to be going on for. I don't even know if they've got an end date for it. I'm guessing they have. Maybe it's got to be 6 days then, isn't it, really? Because that's when the that's the 87 times 10. That expires in 6 days, sorry. And then I really need something good out of this Ultimate Pack to fill the club back up again. And I just need players, just rare players. Do they have a little thing that's going to pop up on the right hand side? There we go. So it doesn't tell me how long they're in packs for, which is really, really irritating. There we go. 8 days, 23 hours. So it looks like 9 days left of Futties, I would imagine. And then I don't know whether they're going to do anything for the remainder or whether that'll be it. So we've probably got 8 days left of 6 PM content. Maybe some reviews here or there. And then what's going to happen is we'll start going into, oh look, a generic plain-faced Ultimate Pack. And then what will happen is we'll go into predictions probably for FIFA 22, whether it be ratings, whether it be, I don't know, anything of that nature. Oh, not bad. A rare gold, which is worth about 9,000 coins probably at this stage. Let's do the small Electrum, because the 2 rare gold is actually quite an exciting pack these days. It's a rare. It's not a board. We'll skip it. And there it is. That was fun. Let's open the 2 rare gold players pack. I can't remember where these came from. It must be an 87 plus or something that I didn't open. I swear to God I opened them. Don't believe in God. Don't know why I said it. Board. Oh, never mind. It's Strakosha. Nothing great. Although an 83, I suppose you can't really complain at that. But here we go. Ultimate pack. Or not, because we have a preview 25k and a preview 45k before we get to that. Big fan of that ultimate pack. Even if it is untradeable, it's something for nothing, essentially. If you don't have the silvers, I can't imagine buying 11 silvers. The lowest rated, just the worst ones. Doesn't matter. As long as like you get 2 links in there, you should be fine. Ooh, walkout. Not that it means anything, but it is an inform walkout, I think. So, German centre-back. It's going to be Ginter. 85, 86, 86. So, nothing amazing. Probably nothing worth buying the pack for, unless there's something else in there. Or which there isn't. If I compare the price of him, he's worth about 15,000 coins. I'm not going to make that back from the rest of them. 3, 6, 9, 20. No, I'm not. So, let's give up on that. Absolutely no point whatsoever. Ultimate pack, yeah, something for nothing essentially. I don't mind that at all. What's it going to cost you? Like 4k at most. So big fan of that. Like Vidra, think he's very good and cheap. Mendes, I think, is a decent price. I like Hudson-Odoi as a Silver Stars objective. They're going heavy on the Premier League side of things, but there we are. That's EA for you. And here we go. Let me know what you got in your ultimate pack if you decided to do it. I don't know why you wouldn't. Can I get a walkout, please? Whee! It's a special item. Don't mind if I do. Team of the season. Portugal. Centre-back, you son of a... And it is going to be Font, which is a 93 rated card. Well, I mean, we had a little bit of excitement. I don't care, though, because I've just swapped 11 silvers for a 93 rated card. And I'm also about to get 29 other rare gold cards with maybe the odd special item in there if I'm lucky. And that is well worth the 11 crappy silvers that I gave up. And there we go. I am chuffed. And of course, there may very well be things at the end of this. I doubt it. But that's class. I mean, it could have been a hell of a lot better, I know. Could have had Ronaldo, could have had Messi, could have had Neymar, blah, blah, blah. But got a 96 out of it. Probably not worth anything, but doesn't matter because you can't sell it anyway. Got a 94 out of it. Not worth anything, doesn't matter, can't sell them anyway. And I got a 93 out of it. And of course, an inform, which will do for something. An 86 team of the season, which will do for something else. And then all these beautiful rare gold cards that will go into whatever requires rare gold cards. Massive fan of that SBC. Even if you open it and you don't get a walkout and all you get is an 83 rated Carlos Vela. Yes, it's a pain in the backside that you didn't get anything good. But it's still worth doing because you get all those... I mean, look at this, right? He's an... Hang on, let's not even use him as an example because he's too good of an example. Let's go down to this guy. Cabral. I'm on PC, so I know things are going to be a bit different. He's a 77 rated rare gold from Sporting. You can't buy him for less than 2,000 coins. So it's going to cost you, what, 4k to get it done? He, by the way, absolute beast of a player in FIFA. Don't know much about him in real life, but in FIFA, absolutely insane. Or at least he was in the first maybe 4 months of the game. But yeah, big fan of that SBC. Let me know what you've got in the comments if you did it, of course. And if you have enjoyed this video, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for you. And until the next time, goodbye.